This Jasper Today Eye on the Arts Spotlight is brought to you by Harmon Dental Care in Jasper. Harmon Dental Care, creating beautiful smiles.
Isaiah chapter 57, verse 22. Isaiah. There are two things been in every hotel room in the country. Sky Masterson and the Gideon Bible. I must have read the good book 10 or 12 times.
You've read the Bible 12 times.
Well, what's wrong with the Bible? Besides, in my business, the strangest information frequently comes in handy. You know, I once won 5 G's on a parlay, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you, I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, lying's a sin. I'm a big sinner. Look, if you get me, it's 8 to 5, the others will follow. You need sinners, don't you? honest. This mission is laying an egg. Why don't you let me help you? I bet I could fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
Well, I'll make you a proposition. When's that meeting of yours Thursday night? I will guarantee you 1 dozen genuine sinners. I will also guarantee that they will sit still and listen to me.
And what is my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here.
What's this?
Sky Masterson's marker for 12 sinners. I owe you 1 dozen sinners. If you don't think it's any good, ask anyone in town. 12 sinners. I'll pick you up tomorrow at noon for dinner.
At noon?
Oh, yes. It'll take us a little while to get there.
To get where?
To my favorite restaurant.
And where is that?
El Cafe Cubana in Havana.
El Cafe Cubano. In Havana?
Well, where did you want to eat? Howard Johnson's?
Havana?
Well, why not? The plane gets us down there in 5 hours and back the same night. And besides, the food is great.
I now realize, Mr. Gambler, when you were describing the blackness of your heart, you weren't doing yourself justice.
And I now realize, Sister Sarah, that no matter how beautiful a sergeant is, she is still a sergeant.
Please go away.
Why don't you change your pitch, Sarge? Come to the mission, one and all, except guys. I hate guys.
I don't hate anybody.
Except me. Well, I'm relieved that it is me personally and not guys in general. I mean, it's nice to know that somewhere out there in the world is a guy that might appeal to the sergeant. I wonder what he will be like.
He will not be a gambler.
I'm not interested in what he will not